You may recall that when we learned how to solve exponential equations, we learned that if the bases were the same, then we can set the exponents equal to each other and solve, okay, using our usual methods, right? Divide both sides by 2 and we get an answer, okay? Well, the same is true for logarithms. If our bases are the same, such as they are here, then we can set the answers equal to each other and solve, which just is the same equation as up above. So that's what we would get, okay? But we have to have it in that form. So today on your homework, you will see some that are not quite there yet. If you look here, yes, we have the same base, but we have to apply the property. We can't just take 4 plus x equals 16 and solve it. We can't do that. I'll show you what I mean. Oops, this would be not okay. 4 plus x equals 16. Can't do that. Okay, we have to apply the property, which says if you're adding two logs, you're actually multiplying them. Crazy as that is. Log base 5 of 4x equals log base 5 of 16. Now, because these are matching and we have one whole thing here, we can now set them equal to each other, 4x equals 16, and solve. Okay, so you're going to have to apply the properties that you learned yesterday to some of these. Same situation here. Okay, we have the same base. However, we need to deal with the x and the 4, and we're subtracting, and therefore this actually works out to be log base 3 of x over 4, right, because we divide, equals log base 3 of 7. And then we can set them equal to each other. We can, essentially cancel those out and solve. We would multiply both sides by 4, and we would get x equals 28. Okay, let's do one more example using the power property. Remember that this, choose another color here, that this right here, when it's out in front of the log, can be written as the exponent here. Okay, so when we rewrite this, we would have, our bases are the same. Okay, so we would have log base b of x plus 3 to the second power equals log base b of 36. Okay, and then because now these are the same, okay, we've got them all isolated, we can actually kind of just get rid of them in a sense and write x plus 3 squared equals 36. Okay, and go ahead and solve from there. In this case, what we're going to do is, probably the best way is just to take the square root of both sides. Okay, and that's going to give us x plus 3 equals plus or minus 6, positive negative 6. And so then when we solve that, we get, if we have x plus 3 equals 6 and x plus 3 equals negative 6, then when we subtract 3 here, we get x equals 3, and when we subtract 3 here, we get x equals negative 9. And there's our answer. So put those into practice, please, for your homework.